How's it going, kiddos? Handsome Jack Boy here, bringing you guys the 9th episode of my Borderlands Dust Waste Legendary Weapons Guide. And in this episode, I'm going to be covering the Hephaestus. The Hephaestus is a Atlas SMG, and the prefix for mine is TEK330 Burning Hephaestus. The prefix for you guys might change. Now, as you can see there in the red text, it says Hearthfire. Now wait. That's the wrong game. Now, the Hephaestus is pretty much Atlas's take on the Hellfire. It always spawns with the fire elements, but unlike the Hellfire, it doesn't proc every shot. However, to differentiate itself from the Hellfire, it has increased raw damage output and increased magazine capacity. Now, my opinion about the Hephaestus, it's a good equivalent to the Hellfire, and the fact that it's a Atlas SMG, considering the fact that Atlas doesn't make SMGs makes it even better. Again, I think the big difference when it comes to comparing this thing to the Hellfire is the fact that this gun focuses more on the raw damage output rather than the damage over time. With the Hellfire, the damage over time pretty much made the weapon. If you strip that away, the Hellfire would definitely not be as good. The Hephaestus, however, while it has decent damage over time, what makes the Hephaestus is its raw damage, which basically means the initial damage that you get per shot. So really this thing is kind of like a mix of both. All of its power doesn't just come from the raw damage, but unlike the Hellfire, it doesn't just rely on that fire damage. And it kind of makes sense, again, considering that it is an Atlas SMG. Atlas is known for not just focusing on one particular stat on a weapon, but rather touches on every stat and creating weapons that are good all around. I personally am a pretty big fan of Atlas gear, and this thing is no exception. I do enjoy this gun. But if I had to tell you guys what class this gun fits best on, I'd definitely have to say Lilith for obvious reasons. It is a SMG, it is elemental, and if you know Lilith, she emphasizes on both of those things, and it definitely makes her the obvious choice. Next to Roland, of course. Roland is always up there just because he can make good use of every weapon. He is kind of the jack-of-all-trades character. While he does have weapon types that he generally is better with, he is an overall good character for every weapon type. But apart from that though, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'm out of here. Peace!